Welcome back, class. Today we're going to be talking about all things slope. So this week we're going to be focusing on all things that's related to slope. So today in our video we're going to be talking about a horizontal slope and what the slope is for that. So let's take a look here. So I have 2 points on the board and I did the best I could with trying to graph these points without having a grid. The best thing for you to do if you're graphing slopes or if you're graphing any kind of coordinates is to go ahead and grab you some graph paper, okay? But if you don't have that, use what you can, use a ruler, that kind of thing to get it as accurate as possible, okay? So right here I have 2 points. I have a point A and a point B. For point A, our coordinate is -3 and 2. And for point B here, our point is 4 and 2. And remember, we label our coordinates by doing the X and Y. So you always put your X first and then your Y. So for point A, our X was -3, which would go here on the X axis. And our Y is 2, which would go up 2. Okay? For point B, we have 4 and 2. So we went over on the X axis to 4 and up 2. Now to find the slope between these 2 points, we simply do the method of rise over run. But in this case, because we have a horizontal line, there is no rise. So for rise, we put 0, but the run is the distance between those 2 points, okay? So between these 2 points, we go seven increments, right? So spaces between, and we do count that 0 in the middle there, okay? So when we count over on our run, we get 7. All right, so our slope for this problem is simply 0. Okay, 0, and we have a horizontal line. It's always going to be a 0 slope. Now, if it was a vertical line, we'll talk about that later because that's going to be a little bit different. That's not going to be necessarily a 0 slope. But in this particular case, with a horizontal line, our slope is always 0. So if you get a worksheet that shows you a horizontal line and it doesn't ask for you for rise or run, you can simply say that that slope is 0. It's always going to be 0. All right, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to leave me a comment. If not, make sure you like and subscribe and keep staying up on the channel for more videos. All right, guys, until next time, keep solving, keep shining, and remember Jesus loves you. Bye.